We didn't give ourselves a chance early. This game was laced with turnovers, especially offensively. Even going into the halftime, we were down by 2 touchdowns. I still thought that we had a chance if we came out and played early, played hard early, and put ourselves in position to put points on the board. And obviously that didn't happen because I didn't think that we executed on offense or defense in the second half. But with that being said, we cannot be able to, or we cannot put ourselves in position to sustain the turnovers that we had and win ball games, no matter who we're playing and what part of the year that we're in.
After last week, a game that probably should have won, no pass on the effort was there. Do you feel that this was a big step backward?
I just don't feel like we gave ourselves a chance. I thought earlier our defense still came out and played strong in the first half. Offensively, we couldn't get going. It was laced with turnovers, and that takes away from your morale and your team as well. So I don't think that we're going backwards. We just got to put a 60-minute game together where we're playing together offensively, defensively, as well as special teams.
So there some positives in the game?
Well, there were some guys that have played hard to the bitter end, and that's what I told them. And we got to find 11 on both sides of the ball that'll give us that for 60 minutes, and we'll truly be making progress. Mm-hmm.
So you had a chance to beat Tulsa. You got to score points, and obviously you did. Was there anything, and this is a Tulsa team that gives up a lot and scores a lot,
mm-hmm.
Was there anything they were doing, or were you just shooting yourselves in the foot?
Well, when you look at those turnovers, it had nothing to do with them. The ones that we had, they wasn't around the football when they happened.
Mm-hmm.
It was truly on us.
You lost Ryan, obviously. You couldn't get much goal after he went out. Was it a concussion? Or you have to be evaluated?
Well, again, he will be evaluated, and we'll know more probably tomorrow, no later than Monday.
You talk about the struggles of the offense after he left.
Well, we were struggling before he left. And that's just a matter of it. And, he threw an interception early that, we should have avoided. And not just pointing at him, but, the issues that we had were both with him and without him.
The issues, though, without him were exchange issues a couple of times with Canada running back. We've seen this before. What's the problem there with just what seems like to us a simple handoff?
Well, it was a simple handoff. And, that was... but that was one turnover. Jarrell Rose had one. Ryan had one. 86 had one. And we'll get that corrected. Mm-hmm.
You challenged the one fumble you challenged. Was it a booth review or did you challenge?
It was a booth review. Okay. Mm-hmm. The one with Jarrell. Mm-hmm.
147 yards total offense for Tulsa. Was there any kind of adjustments that you made at the half?
Well,
even though with 4 turnovers, you only played 27.
we were trailing at the half. Again, I thought they played strong. The adjustments needed to be made on offense. This is where we needed to be able to lift that team. And I was disappointed the way that we played in the second half defensively. But again, it's all about playing together if we're going to put ourselves in position to be a good football team.
Is that a situation, Larry? Because I agree with you. I thought the defense was holding the 3 points at a time.
Mm-hmm.
But how frustrating it is that you fumble the punt and you have to go back on the field. Did they finally get worn down in the second half and maybe get a little depressed that they were out there so long?
I don't think so. If you would have seen them at half and the way their locker room was at half, I would have thought they came out and played lights out. But this defense is used to being on the field and playing as long as they need to put this team in position to win. Again, I was just disappointed, because they came out in the second half and scored, I think, on the first 2 drives, and that took a lot out of us. So that had nothing to do with anybody but the defense, and that's, what I thought we would be able to come out and hold them and put ourselves in position to move the ball down the field and put points on the board and just wake up the spirit of this team and allow them to play a good, brand of football.
Was there any chance Ryan could come back in or something like the same?
Well, you just don't want to take chances, especially when it's dealing with certain injuries. You just don't want to take those chances.
Mm-hmm. Was the win a major factor in the passing game?
I would say not. Early on, I thought it made a difference in the first quarter because it was blowing strong, and it concerned me. And that one pass that he threw kind of got away from him, but I know the wind had a little bit to do with it. But still, we just can't sustain turnovers no matter what the circumstances and the elements are.
Larry, what will you focus on the week ahead? Starting practice tomorrow.
Well, we're going to continue. Well, we practice on Monday, and we'll come back strong, just as aggressive. We'll continue to challenge them, and these, they'll respond. But again, we got to play better, and it's not just us as coaches. We got to put them in better positions as well. So we're all in this together, and that's the only way we're going to be able to get through it, and that is together, and that's kind of the way it's going to always be. A team, everybody.